and maybe God strike
broccoli.
light. God strike down lightning on her in the sanctuary.
No.
Yeah, she start burning up on the altar.
The disrespect of it all.
Why has it got to be disrespect?
He
It's fun.
said that God is gonna strike lightning down on her because she doesn't eat her veggies.
No, because she's lying.
I'm not lying.
Her face when we were talking about that salad without salad dressing, she was like,
No, I mean, I like having my salad dressing, yes. Am I open to
What
trying
kind of
new
salad
things?
dressing do you
Yes.
like?
Caesar.
Okay.
yeah, it's not bad.
I was going
Try
to
it.
say like ranch or French or something.
Mm-mm.
Well, you know she's weird too.
Gosh.
Hashtag leave Maya alone.
I know, right? I'm about to give mine right now.
Look, I ate. I got energy in me now. Had my vitamin D this morning, my zinc, and what's that stuff called? Ashwa. What's it called?
Ashwagandha.
Ashwagandha. Yeah,
How
feeling
do you
good.
feel?
I feel good when I take them. I take it all in the morning.
Good. Very good.
And two of those golly gummies. I'm still not sold on those though.
Well, it's not necessarily like with those apple cider vinegar gummies. It's not like a cure-all or something. It's just
Oh yeah,
something
no.
to add. There's not necessarily like it works different for everybody. So some people take them for weight loss. Some people take them just for overall health. You know what I mean? Some people take them. So it's not. There's no like tracking for that.
Yeah.
Unless you know what you're taking it for.
Yeah, I was reading a review. Somebody's like, "Yeah, I was eating right and taking gollies, and I lost weight." And the person in the comment section, well, eating right does help you lose weight. It's not the gummies. It's not the gummies. You're eating better.
That's just an assistant.
That's funny.
It's just an assistant.
But they sell them all. You'll lose all this weight on these gummies. Like, come on, y'all.
Well, that's people like because a lot of people were doing that like apple cider vinegar shots. But with those, like I don't know if you've ever had apple cider vinegar straight.
Yes, I have. Yes.
So you know it's intense. It can be hard to swallow. Yes. So that's why they started to make those gummies and those pills just to make them a little more palatable.
Because we're like kids, that's why.
Yeah, because people like it's so funny because my mom will go like if I introduce her to something, it tastes nasty. It's like it's good for you. I don't care. Does it taste nasty? I'm like, all right, it's fine.
Taste is important.
But sometimes you got to do what you got to do so you can do what you want to do. You know what I mean?
There you go. Take it down. Take it down. You got to do what you got to do.
Yeah. Do what you have to do so you can do what you want to do.
Yeah. I used to do the apple cider vinegar. Hey, y'all come on and share. We're talking about health again. I used to take some apple cider vinegar nightly. And I did notice a difference, but it is hard on your esophagus a little bit if you have like GERD and all of this stuff like that. So.
Oh yeah, a lot of people made like their own recipes and stuff for it too, and add your own things to it.
Yeah, I've never tried castor oil, and I actually thought about trying it just to see what it was like.
Like to drink it or to ingest it?
Yeah, to try it. Like when I'm sick, just try it.
I heard that
they
was
say it's
like
horribly
a thing
disgusting.
that people used to do like back in the day to remove sickness or something like that.
Yeah, and it worked too.
But basically, all it did was make you poop.
But that's what I'm saying. It cleans you out.
Yeah, it just makes you poop.
Yeah. And other stuff, it breaks up the chest congestion and stuff.
Yeah, you gotta think about that oil just sliding through.
Yeah, it breaks all that stuff up. And I've known people that have taken it. Bishop said he took it. It clears you up.
Yeah.
And that whatever's in you,
getting out.
Those toxins out and flushing them out.
You had to do an orange juice chaser with it to kind of help. But taste.
Thank God I didn't live in the generation that needed to go through that on purpose.
But, however, that is true. But you notice they didn't have all these crazy sicknesses that we got nowadays too. Because like we talked about last time, they had more natural stuff compared to, even when their food was more natural to us at a certain year. Like back in the 1800s, food was terrible for you. That's why the stomach cancer stuff.
From experience.
I watched Foods That Built America on the History Channel, and they talk about how bad the food was in the late 1800s, early 1900s. And a lot of people were dying because they were selling to people old food, moldy food, and
That makes sense.
Yeah. Father John's. I haven't heard that in a long time.
Who is it?
Something called Father John's.
Oh,
it's like castor oil, cod liver oil.
Yeah, that doesn't sound so good.
Yeah, I've heard of all of these things. Like cod liver oil, I know of. Castor oil, I know of. But like the fact that you're just taking them, it's just like, whew.
I know. So y'all come on and share. I'm Pastor Nick, of course. We have Sister Maya, and then Sister Desiree is here. Of course, she was on last week. If you missed last week, go back and watch last week's Black Maximize Monday. Please share. Today, she's on for a short time with us. She has to get off soon. But we had a great conversation last week about it. And we're back on today to talk about health and wellness. We've been talking about health and wellness for almost 2 months now.
Yeah, it's been a second.
How can I say this? So one thing the pandemic really taught us, and we kind of referenced this a little bit last time, was health. Because most people who, not all, but most of the people who had COVID the worst in the hospital had preventable diseases and issues with their body. Now, it's not trying to shame or nothing like that. I know this is the no shame culture and stuff, but I'm just bringing up a stated reality that some of the stuff health-wise was preventable. Not all of it, because some of it's just, genetics and whatever.
Right.
But this really showed you couldn't control COVID, but you could control a part of your health. Mm-hmm. Everybody doesn't need to be on blood pressure medicine. Some stuff is preventable. And that goes along with eating food, working out, and all that stuff. And, I'm the pot calling the kettle black, so I did have some peach cobbler last night. But my grandma made it. I was like, look, she's like, you come to get it?
Oh, man.
Darn right.
You balanced it out with your salad today.
Right. That was my dinner. So let's talk about that. And, I believe a lot of our sicknesses are due to our food and our sedentary lifestyle.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Being so busy at work, watching TV that we're not eating right. And we're just kind of just going home, plopped on the couch.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, I was going to say, and honestly, it even goes further than that, like how we're eating too. Like not only what we're eating, but how we're eating. So if we're eating in a panic, then we're like, we only have 15 minutes to eat. We have to scarf our food down. That's also messing with our digestive system. That's also messing with our, stress, our stressors, So, you want to take your time when you're eating, really be intentional about chewing, about making sure that you're allowing yourself time to calm down and relax, taking a moment to really enjoy your food and not like scarfing it all in, if you can, because that really also plays a big part in how your food is digested.
Okay. So you mean don't just throw it down and just take it, get it in?
Yeah, no, seriously. Like I take forever to eat my food. And when I was younger, I used to get yelled at for it. But now, like as a grown adult, it's like, no, I didn't realize that I was doing this thing when I was a kid. But now, since I've been doing this my whole life, it actually does make sense. So, and there are studies that show like you have to really take your time to eat and chew your food properly to help the breakdown process. That's how we get gas and indigestion and all that other stuff because we're eating so fast and, and if you're eating tense, you're eating stressed, you have a lot of stress and anxiety and tension in your body, the food's not going to do what it needs to do, the way it's supposed to.
And I think it also was letting your stomach catch up with your brain. I think it was something like that. Because like the slower you eat, you recognize you're full quicker rather than if you eat fast, you're just scarfing it down. Then you're like, oh, I'm full. And it's like, you've been full.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, but I like what you said about being intentional about it because I feel like it's something we just do in passing. We're driving, picking up something on the road, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. Wait, what did I say? That message?
No, Kevin said, don't feel bad because I'm about to get a salad with fries.
With fries. It's probably from Chick-fil-A.
Kevin, are you at Chick-fil-A?
Yo, and another thing too, those salads at a lot of the places we go to have more calories than the actual sandwiches. We think we're eating healthy because, we're getting a salad from I'm not going to start naming places, X, Y, and Z. But the salad has more calories than the burger does. You might as well just eat the burger because you get the salad with the bacon bits, with the cheese, with the dressing, with all the stuff with it. You kind of defeated the purpose of eating healthy because you loaded it with all this other stuff.
Yeah, I think that's the thing.
It's good,
Once you start layering it with all that stuff, and then you add like a full fat dressing on top of it, then it really doesn't. You might as well have gotten a burger and
defeats the purpose.
But if you're, if you are getting a salad from whatever place and you're being conscious about what you're having them add to it, that's something totally different, Then it levels out, it balances out.
Yeah, I think that's what we were talking about earlier about the not eating using oils instead of salad dressing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and then Maya gave us the smuggle.
You can make your own salad dressing. There's some herbs and some oil, and you definitely have your own little dressing mix. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Sid says salads are drowning in dressing with fried chicken added to it.
Who said that?
Sid said it.
Oh, I mean, yeah.
that kind of defeats the purpose, right?
Yeah. Once you add your little like nuggets to it and everything, like. Mm-hmm. I mean, if you're conscious, it makes you feel better, then go for it.
Yeah, but I mean, we're not saying that you can't cheat and have a little bit here and there. It's just more finding that balance, really.
Everything in moderation.
In moderation. You can have the fries, you just can't have them every day.
Yeah.
Or eat a little bit rather than eat a bunch of them.
Fry. Get a small fry. Like learn to monitor your eating, and
Here's the other thing too, like a lot of the fast food chains, they're skipping straight to mediums and large. They don't even offer smalls. So like,
they don't offer smalls?
I'm not going to name it, but it starts with an M. And like I asked, I was like, can I have a small? Like, no, we don't do that.
She's right.
Okay. Well, do you have to have the whole medium then? Like,
no, I don't. You know what I mean?
Can you get disciplined?
I'll portion it out. No, that's why I ended up like not even drinking half of it, but like, I was just amazed. They as an industry, they are not making it easy if we're going to, order out to be conscious about it.
The fast food industry, it wants to get you addicted to its food, so they're going to pump as much as they can, But it is, at some point, we have to take responsibility for our plate and for our bodies, though. So we can point the finger and go, oh, XYZ only offers this, but it's like, okay, this is still my body, and I'm only going to have this handful or whatever.
Yep.
So we do have to have accountability and responsibility in that.
Definitely.
And that goes back to what I was mentioning in the last conversation we had about like us not, being responsible for our bodies and looking outside for everyone to tell us what to do or what to eat or what to, it's like you have to really check in with yourself. What works for me? That's really the biggest thing.
Yeah. But she's right. It's regular and large now. There is no small like that. I think one still does a small. I think Chick-fil-A still does a small.
Do they?
Yeah, I do because I get my daughter a small. Yeah.
If I'm thinking of what y'all talking about, there's a small like this size.
Maybe for like the kids, like if you get
a kid size.
Meal.
You get a kid's meal size.
Like you can get a kid size, no?
Sounds appropriate for you, yes.
You know what? No comment. No comment. Because you're funny.
No, I don't. Not always. Just sometimes. I love you, Desiree. You know that. Me and you, we work it out. I know. Another thing I've learned when I went to my healthy doctor, she was telling us how.
Pause. You said when you went to your healthy doctor.
Yeah. I had a healthy.
You have an unhealthy doctor.
Well, I mean, this is not what I call my healthy doctor is my holistic doctor. Holistic, yes. I just keep it short and call it my healthy doctor. So, she's not quick to prescribe stuff, when I go to my holistic doctor, when I found out I was had an allergy to gluten, not celiac, but just adverse effects to it. So much of our food is pumped with gluten, and we're actually gluten hungry, not really hungry.
Mm-hmm.
The gluten is there to make you feel satisfied, and then you want to eat again. Your body knows it's full, but something in you is triggered, like I need to eat some more. And that food from the sugar and the gluten gives you these cravings. Or even though you're full, you're still, and once I realized that, I said, oh, if I'm hungry, I just ate. I need to drink some more water.
Yeah.
Because usually when you feel like you're hungry, you just ate, it's because
you're actually thirsty.
You're actually thirsty, not you need to eat some more food. Drink some more water. And that gluten thing is real, because you constantly want more and more. It does that to you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like I said, the food industry wants you to become addicted to these foods. That's why you'll find sugar in things that don't necessarily need sugar in it. You'll find, like you said, gluten in things that, and even salt. The whole idea is to get you wanting more. Like you think about our portion in this country, our portion sizes in this country compared to other countries. Like if you look at a plate of pasta here, it's like, that big. If you go somewhere where they actually make handmade pasta, you're getting like that much, and then like a salad and a piece of bread, you know what I mean? So, but that's where I said we have to kind of take responsibility and go, okay, these are the things that are shown to me, but what makes sense for me and my body? I'm not going to eat this big plate of food, this big plate of pasta, because I know my body doesn't need all of that. It might look good. My eyes are going, what is it? Your eyes are bigger than your stomach. Like my eyes are like, ooh, all of this, but like I don't need all of that, So,
yeah. I remember I did a sugar detox 2 weeks, and I didn't realize how much sugar was in so many things.
Everything. Yeah.
That included no potatoes, no carbs. It was, just the only sugars you could have was natural sugars from fruit and vegetables. That's it.
And
the first couple of days were hard.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
I said it surprised you how much, like what had sugar in it, and you're looking like, why does this need sugar?
Yeah. Exactly. You become like a carnivore with vegetables and fruit. But I lost the most weight during that time. The first couple of days was very hard. And then the crazy thing is, like, after you come off the 2 weeks, the whole premise is that not that you can never have sugar again. It's just the way that the holistic doctor did it was once your body will start telling you when you have too much sugar. So if I would get headaches, like extreme headaches, if I ate too much sugar. And my body was like, bruh, no,
can't do it.
Can't do it anymore. I'm sure I messed that up by now, but but I'm thinking about doing it again. Once COVID's over, I'm gonna go back and see them again and start over. But I felt the best. I lost like a crazy amount of weight in 2 weeks, and then just continuing forward, cutting all that stuff out. It was something. How much sugar rice has. That's what they feed sumo wrestlers. I mean, it just.
Yeah, you don't think about how, like, there's things that have sugar in it that don't even, like, why are they putting sugar inside of this? Like, it's not even necessary. But, you think about your sugar intake and taking it out of your diet, it's like going through a withdrawal, because you're so used to having it in everything. So it makes sense that you were having those kind of like cravings because your body was literally going through a withdrawal as it was getting. Yeah, seriously, that happens. That really does happen. No, I've done the sugar detox before, and it's difficult sometimes because it's like you're so used to it being in, like I said, the smallest amount of things. And so when you do get it out of your system, I experienced the same. I didn't experience headaches, but I could, like, my eye will twitch if I have too much sugar. And it's crazy because it's not even like I could have like a Reese's cup, the Justin's Reese's. I can have both of those, and my eye will start twitching. I'm like, wow, like I'm really sensitive to it now. Like you'll feel it.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
It almost to the point. Yeah, almost to the point where you don't even desire sugar like you used to. The craving is just about going. Like you eat a little bit, and then you're like, you don't really want it. We should do a sugar detox together, guys. How about, come on, Maya, let's try it.
You got it, Maya. My weakness is cookies.
It will be considered, yes.
Come on, Maya, let's do it together. We all can join in.
Oh goodness.
We all can join in together and do a sugar detox for 2 weeks.
Okay.
I can get you some water recipes since water's nasty to you.
Mm-hmm. And now my healthy doctor, you should go see my healthy doctor. Seriously, she did like this reset on your body, like there's certain like
pressure points,
pressure points on your body, I think they're called or whatever. And she would do something to those things, and you like, this don't work. And lo and behold, like this thing really works. It's like your body really does go into like a reset.
Wow.
But it is worth it though. We should do it together, guys. Come on.
Okay.
I've been wanting to do it for a while.
Do a sugar detox.
2 weeks, no sugar.
Okay.
She's not going to do it. She's not going to do it.
I will consider it.
She's not going to do it. She's not going to do it.
You got this.
Okay.
It'll be perfect.
Do it.
This is a peer pressure.
Do it.
It's good peer pressure, though.
It's good peer pressure. It's healthy. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Can we like plan it out though?
Oh no, she did plan it out.
So, you don't want to start this week? You want to start next week?
Yeah.
No, I need preparation too.
I need some time.
Got you. No problem. We'll figure it out.
We had our last meal. I went and got a brownie sundae. Tore that thing up, man. That was my last sugar meal before the detox. It was great.
It was great. I mean, your peach cobbler can be your last one this time, no?
But I can't start right now though. I got sweet potatoes at home I just bought, so I got to eat them. I ain't wasting my money for this.
Nope.
I just bought some sweet potatoes. They need to go in. I need to eat them.
Understood.
I ain't wasting my money.
Yeah. I get it.
But
you got to meal prep a little bit.
No, seriously. A bunch of us should do it together. We all hold each other accountable.
We should make it a challenge.
We should make it a challenge, yeah.
So, like, we have to share, like, I don't know, like, recipes and, like...
We can go over it. We'll create a plan. Desiree, we'll create a plan, right? Would you be down to do it? Des?
Taking notes.
I'm writing it down so I don't forget.
I mean, but you're down to do it? Mm-hmm. You're down to do it, Des?
Yeah, I'm down.
All right. So let's plan it out. And anybody else that wants to join us in the chat, let us know. If you watch this, I would tell you to email Maya, but she probably won't send me the emails. She probably won't send me the emails at all. She'd be like, no, nobody else wants to join.
I would never do that.
But I'm going to do here. I'm going to put my email address in. If you want to do it, I don't trust her. She is a serpent when it comes to this. That is my email address. If you are interested in doing a sugar detox, email me here at Yahoo, okay?
Claudia says she'll join.
Put in the topic section sugar detox. All right. And the only sugar you can have though is from fruit. You can eat all the fruit that you want.
Yeah.
And we can go over different meal plans, meal ideas, and all
honey,
that stuff.
But in moderation.
That's true. Yeah, honey in moderation. Yep. Yeah.
Honey in moderation, maple syrup in moderation, but like actual maple syrup, not like Ain't Your Mama's, like actual 100% maple syrup. But yeah, I need a plan again.
Yeah, let's do it. We'll create something and let y'all know when we're ready to start.
Oh gosh.
I think I did mine last year. Like, it was in May of May 3 years ago, I believe. Yeah, no chocolate, no rice. I mean, ours was a hard sugar detox. It was like no rice, no potatoes.
So what did you eat?
Now, are we allowing sugar substitutes like stevia, things like that, or no?
Well, I don't know. I forgot about that. I didn't.
I
don't really use those substitutes anyway, so I don't know.
I've never used them. I don't use them ever. But I'm saying for people who like you just, because for me, I would go cold turkey, just like sugars, anything that is sugar or sugar-esque. I would just be like no. But I know that can be a little. Yeah.
Ours was no substitutes.
Okay.
So no stevia.
So no stevia. Okay.
But again, like you said, this is different from ours was really strict. Well, we'll talk about it and see. We'll create a plan. We'll get together, Des, and we'll chat about it.
You got this, Maya.
Yo,
Maya's
she
quiet.
is gonna, and you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna have her parents.
No.
I'm gonna have her parents watch her
somebody needs
like
to
a
be your
hawk.
accountability partner.
Yes,
absolutely.
because if Sugar, with her without Sugar, she might curse everybody out. She'd be cranky.
You know what could be cool too is do create like a weekly checklist of what you eat, and if that could be beneficial to just keep track and see how you're doing, to see your progression. Like, it's good to have those little
what are some
achievements.
things that you can eat though? Like, what do you eat?
Like vegetables,
So you can
fruit,
you can eat
meat,
anything.
seafood.
So the main things that have a lot of sugar are processed foods. You want to stick with whole foods.
Mm-hmm.
So you can do, like, for breakfast, you can make some oats, throw some cinnamon in there, and some, I like to saute my apples with some cinnamon and some maple syrup and put that in there. Or just not even the maple syrup sometimes, just saute the apples and then put them in the oats and have some unsweetened almond milk, like, cooked in there. Like, it's good. She's looking like, I don't know.
Look at her face. Look at her face.
You'll get the sweetness from the apples, or you can do blueberries, or you can do bananas, So there's a few different things. You can make some pancakes,
Yeah.
There's things you can do.
And Des is being cool because her list is a lot more broad than ours. Our list was like tight. No juice, no orange juice, no apple juice.
Yeah. But you want to, unless you're making that stuff yourself, because if you're buying it from the store, if you're buying it from the store, it's gonna have sugar in it regardless. But if you're doing like fresh squeezed orange juice or, stuff like that, or like making your own juices, that could be. I don't know if you have a juicer or a blender to make like smoothies and stuff. You can absolutely
make your own
do that.
smoothie.
And that can be your juice.
Yeah, there's a list that we have from when we did it. We can share it. I'll send it to you, Des, and we can kind of go over it together.
Okay.
I wish she was still here, but she stopped practicing and moved somewhere else. But the person that's in her place is good too. So, like we couldn't have syrup. We couldn't have none of that stuff.
I like hummus.
You can do hummus though. Yeah.
Hummus is you can do hummus. You can make your own hummus.
Yep.
Make your own hummus.
I did that before. That's a lot of work.
Guacamole, those types of things. The thing is, I think that we're so used to processed foods and so used to quick meals and things that are so convenient that if you go, oh, well, what can I eat? It's like there's literally an entire garden of things that you can eat that doesn't come out of, a freezer. So it's like, it's definitely doable. And the key is to kind of prep yourself. So that's why we're talking about like giving yourself time to prepare for this. You want to prep yourself that way you can maybe do some meal plans so that when you do get hungry, you're not reaching for something out of the freezer or the fridge or the cupboard really quickly. You can already like, oh, I have this salmon and broccoli already prepared for my food, for when I'm hungry.
Look at her face. This salmon and broccoli. She's like,
you don't like salmon? You don't like salmon?
I like salmon. I'm not a fish person, but
You're not a fish person?
Yeah.
I mean, you can do baked chicken, or you can, you can do baked chicken. You can do. Wait, what do you like to eat? What's something?
We can talk about this.
Sugar.
I like chicken.
Like, what did you eat today for lunch?
I had cheddar broccoli soup.
Okay.
It's cheddar and broccoli.
I'm sure that Panera has a lot of sugar in it.
What else?
That's it.
What did you have for breakfast?
I had Frosted Flakes.
What do you plan on eating?
And a banana.
The banana makes it better.
I didn't get that far yet.
So we want to start thinking about what we're gonna eat.
Gosh.
Too.
Okay.
Yeah, because then that'll help to eliminate the let me find something because I'm hungry now. And that's where we start to get in trouble when we're just grabbing quick meals and we're going through a drive-through window because it's like I'm hungry right now. It's like, well, your body was telling you were getting hungry an hour and a half ago. So it's learning how to be how to really check in with your body, really be in tune.
Yeah. It's 1:30 there, so I know you got to go, right? Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Des. See you,
Bye.
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 Bye. So, if you're interested in doing a sugar detox, shoot me an email at n.asmith@yahoo.com. n.asmith@yahoo.com. Shoot me an email. Don't send it to Mike because she's gonna be like, nobody emailed me. Nobody else was joining it.
I would still forward it.
Yeah, I'll pray for her. This is gonna be fun. That's so funny. Desiree still looks like she's like 10. I feel like I'm talking to like a 20-year-old. like a little sister but yeah. So shoot me an email here, and if you're interested in a sugar detox, we'll plan it out, we'll talk it out, we'll get a group together, and we'll go
that'd
over
be fun.
Yeah.
And we can do cooking parties and stuff. And
yeah. And maybe we could include chef in it too. Like how to have a nice meal that's, sugar-free, healthy for you. But the whole premise is after the 2 weeks, you do eat some sugar again. It's just your body starts to adjust to not having it. And when you eat it, like too much, you'll feel it.
Yeah.
And almost to the point where you're like, I don't want this anymore. That was the healthiest I was. For like months, I would only eat sugar sparingly. Maybe once or twice a week or something like that, for a little bit at a time. And I need to get back to it.
Yeah.
Yay! Maya's gonna join us. If you're interested, shoot us an email. Yo, she gonna be angry the whole time. So that's actually good because, again, like I said earlier, there were statistics that was out before and it came out again. The people who did the worst with COVID, not all, but many of the people who did the worst with it were those who had preventable diseases.
Yeah. And so then COVID just kind of aggravated them.
Yep. Yeah, a lot of our stuff is due to, I like how she brought up eating slow and not scarfing stuff down. Because that leads to like GERD and all the other stuff like that, stomach issues. And, God gave us these temples for a reason. We only have one.
Yeah.
And without it, you can't really do what God wants you to do.
You can't do nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it definitely needs to be more mindful all the way around of how we're taking care of our body.
Yeah. And if you look at taking care of your temple as an act of worship, I think it'll change the way you think too.
Yeah.
Because it literally is an act of worship. I'm honoring God with my body. And I think that's important.
Yeah.
When we look at it like that. So when we look at it like that, it makes it easier. Because again, it's hard to do stuff with this temple when you're always sick, when you're always tired, and we think the anointing is going to come on us and just make everything different. When it's like, if you're sick in your body, it does affect you.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So this would be a good last. This is our good last one on health. At least I think it's our last one. This would be good. I'm ready.
Me too.
Yeah. Sweet Essence says your thoughts will be more clear. Foods actually cloud your thinking.
Have like a haze. I believe that.
Yeah. Jeez. It's gonna be fun. Are you still thinking? Is your mom and dad watching?
I don't know.
If you're watching, please, we're gonna need y'all help to hold this one accountable. She's gonna be cheating on the side.
I'm not a cheater. That's how we have to plan this out, though, because I'm very competitive.
Okay, cool.
So.
Okay, it's cool. And this is a lifestyle change. This is not like a 2-week, and then as soon as 2 weeks is over, you're going to eat a whole big piece of cake. You know what I mean? You're gonna mess it up by. It's supposed to promote a lifestyle change.
Yes.
It's like anything with God. Salvation is a lifestyle change. It's not just a moment where you do something. It's a journey you take. And same thing with your health. It's a journey that you take. And God talks about honoring God with this temple. And a part of honoring God with this temple is what we put it into.
Right.
Now, you do social media a lot. I think it was happening before, but it's more so now. It's like, Kife, no juice. He said, no juice. No juice.
None.
No juice. None. Zilch. we focus on looking good on the outside, but it's terrible on the inside.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we all made up, got everything straight, but our hearts are jacked up.
Yeah.
You know?
No, because I mean, just thinking in terms of social media, like you're trying to get validation from outside.
Yeah.
Just
absolutely.
So yeah, it's definitely different motives there.
Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. So let's get it together, y'all. So we'll keep you guys posted if you're interested in doing it. We'll probably give everybody. We can probably start it next month. Give everybody like a what?
Nothing. I'm nothing.
Why you look like that? You were like, oh my god, that quick.
I'm just trying to, see where things are going to be at in the next month.
You can do it.
Okay.
You can do it. Yeah, you can do it. If you're interested, again, email me at n.asmith@yahoo.com. n.asmith@yahoo.com. Email me there if you're interested in doing this, and we'll put the plan together. It's the 19th right now. We'll put the plan together, and then no Gatorade at all, just water, y'all. Water.
H2O.
Water. And if you want to put something in water, do like some fruit infused water. Let the fruit sit in the water like overnight. In the morning, wake up, get some. It'll give you a good flavor. Watermelon's good. It's watermelon season's coming up. Put it in the water. Do that and make it work. So hopefully we'll have something to you guys within the next 2 weeks for those that are interested. You gonna make a post about it too? Put it on the church page.
Sure.
And see how many people join us.
Okay.
She probably gonna put it out like 2 months from now. Like, oh, dog it, y'all missed it. We missed it.
I would never do such a thing, Pastor Nick.
And that I'm telling y'all now, during the 2 weeks, that is when everybody's gonna offer you something with sugar in it.
Right.
That'll be the week that pound cake is available.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you better put that in the freezer and freeze that thing for about 2 weeks.
That's gonna be a hard one if that happens.
Yeah. But you gotta think about it. Is that the only time? Are you gonna have it again? Yes. So it makes it easier. Robin, no, the Gatorade has fake sugar in there. No sugar Gatorade still has sugar in it. Water. It has substitute sugar in there. So you got to be careful of that too. And dried fruit has a lot of processed sugar in it too, like raisins, those dried apples and all that stuff like that. Yeah.
I feel you, Robin.
I think some teas that have no sugar and caffeine in it, yes. And here's the other thing too. This is going to be hard. Well, again, it depends on how we do it. Again, mine was strict, and we probably won't do that one because it was like very strict. I may do it myself, but like coffee and caffeine that has sugar in it, those of you that drink coffee every day, you might have to give it up for a little bit. I feel good. I used to drink coffee every day. I feel good not doing it. Yeah, I feel better. So certain teas that don't have any sugar or any of that processed sugar probably can be fine. Yo, you look distressed.
I'm here for the ride. I'm gonna try it.
Yo,
I've done it before. So I know it's doable, but
you did it before?
Mm-hmm.
When?
About 3 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think you might be able to drink black coffee. I'm not sure. Again, if we're going to go strict with this, a lot of the questions about like certain things, like if you're going to do coffee, just drink it black, right? A lot of the Gatorades that claim there's no sugar in there, they have other processed sugars in there.
Yeah.
Which is actually all those processed sugars, like what's it like one of the yellow pack and all those. You know what I'm talking about?
Nope.
The different sugar.
Like
substitutes.
Splenda.
Splenda and all that stuff. Yes, those in great consumption aren't good for you. A lot of people use those every day, and it actually makes you sick because it's processed. So again, if you want something with some taste, do some infused water. Get your own. Get like some big water jugs. Pour some water in there. Put some fruit in there. Let it sit overnight. You know,
I like doing that.
Yeah, and it's not juice, but then you can make smoothies too. That's the thing. You can make smoothies. Just use water in your smoothie rather than juice or those, and you still get that fruit taste to it. And I'm telling you, after the 2 weeks, you'll feel the difference. You'll feel the difference. Yeah, Splenda. Yep, you'll feel the difference. Praise God. So let's get ready. So tonight, 5:30, we have recap.
This is not what I signed up for today.
Right.
No, but it's good. It's good.
Yeah. Why did you do it last time?
Just I wanted to try it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So tonight at 5:30, we have a recap. Is the service re-airing at 7?
Yes.
Okay. So service re-airing at 7. And then tomorrow night's Link Couples Ministry at 7. Of course, Bible study at 7. Thursday. Anything Thursday?
Nothing Thursday now.
Nothing on Thursday. And anything on Friday?
Friday we have, I believe, our private fresh Zoom.
Yes. Okay, yeah. You're right. Yeah. Private press Zoom on fresh Zoom on Friday.
That's a tongue twister.
I know. So if you want that, if you're in the millennial group and you want to join us on Friday for our private fresh time, who do they email for that? Do you remember?
As fresh with the number 3 at gotobethany.com.
All right. Yeah. Email.
Type it.
Yeah. She'll type it in now. You can get the Zoom link to that, or whatever platform you use on. You could use it for that. And y'all get ready. It's gonna be cool. Y'all gonna be all right. We're gonna be all right. Join us. We'd love for you guys to do so. I think that's it, right?
Yeah, that sounds good. The podcast is out. I don't know if we mentioned that on here yet. Oh
yeah, DGems. Go to whatever podcast platform you're on. Search DGems, DGEMS, and also search out On Point. It's with an E at the end. And subscribe to those, whatever platforms you're on. And you can listen to Bishop's podcast as well as On Point. There you go. All righty. So we're done for today, and we'll get Maya ready. Y'all pray for her, please. And God's going to be good. All right, y'all. See you later.
Bye.